This episode of Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds is brought to you by our sponsors, Super 7, Nerd Gear, SWA Sabers, and the Madness Entertainment Group. Howdy! Hello there, how are you?
Hello, everyone.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Zombie, and this is It's Frickin' Figures.
You know it, you know it, you love it. It's all awkward and all that kind of stuff and all that. What's up, Nam?
What's
Howdy.
up? Hey,
Ew.
Pops.
Oh, man. So, dude, I cannot tell you how many times I start the stream, right? And I'm like, oh, here's this great big button that's right there after you hit start the stream, and it says end stream. I cannot tell you how many times I've almost pressed that as I'm trying to think, oh, yes, I need to do this and say this thing instead. Anyway, luckily I didn't do that.
Well, it wouldn't be It's Frickin' Figures if it wasn't for technical difficulties. Dysfunction is our function, so that's what makes us the bad batch of podcasters.
That's right. And unabashedly so. But,
exactly.
More on all the sponsors and stuff later in the episode. But did you get anything in the box?
I did. I what was last week I think I mentioned I got my Mythic Legion's Rising Suns all in, and I've gone through some of them. I haven't busy. I've gone through a few of them and opened up, inspect, make sure they've, all of them's got right feet and left feet and right hands, left hands, accessories are right, nothing's kind of funny or broken, or so just kind of inspection wise. I haven't really got to tinker with any of it yet, and I'm going to share a few of them. I'm not going to run through the whole wave. I guess I'll just kind of sprinkle that out because that's about all I've got right now. But just like even the back of the box with the new artwork.
Oh yeah, I've not seen that. That's awesome.
That is just.
I love that unicorn horse thing.
Yeah, I think Umbra, I think, is the name of it.
Umbra,
but yeah, that's and then that's Scapular, the Crypt Breaker, and his Emir, like I don't know, costume disguise, whatever.
Yeah,
so it's got that like faceplate. That faceplate's awesome, by the way. But yeah, no, I haven't got to him yet.
Yeah,
but this one is Nieve. So this is very much a frost elf, but this is a 1.0. Oh yeah. It's gorgeous figure. This is a larger 1.0 figure. Now they've got very confusing scales with the Mythic Legions. They've got 1.0, 2.0. Then they redo some of their classic characters. One of them is go this way. So he's like right here on the shelf. That is Atlas the Conqueror. This is a second version of him. So this is the updated. This is the brand new one.
Yeah.
And they'll label that as like a 2.0. I prefer to call them like a V2 version 2. I'm trying to get them to get that to catch on instead of confusing fans, because 2.0 is actually the size of their smaller scale figures.
Yeah.
It's a different body type altogether. So this is a 1.0 scale, the same size as him. She's a big girl. Both are
muscle
fantastic.
Mommy.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get another one of her. So this is actually the same body type as the Legendary Warrior, their new touring figure that you can pick up at any of the shows that Four Horsemen or the Four Horsemen Street Team will be at. That is the controversial figure that came with, it's a female barbarian. It came with a couple of red heads, which I'm actually going to talk about tonight a little bit. The Red Sonja license holder didn't like that. So they contacted them and said, hey, yeah, you can't do that. Which to me, I'd have gave them the big middle finger and said, you
Oh
don't
yeah.
have rights on red hair.
Right. No.
But the horsemen, they didn't want to like
Ruffle
make
feathers.
waves or whatever. So they pulled the two heads with that red-headed. I keep wanting to say legendary barbarian. That's the male. Legendary warrior is the female. So it's Warhammer where. No. Funny. We're probably going to talk a little bit about something similar to that too. But right. No, I get it. Anyway, so the legendary warrior who shares the same body as this figure. So she's a big girl. She's a 1.0 sized figure.
She's a muscle mommy.
Yes. Affectionately so.
I'm trying to get that to catch on.
Yeah.
Sit in the same tone. Muscle mommy.
fantastic figure. But Atlas was the one like in the beginning, like the first Kickstarter. He was the one that really caught my attention. Like that's a really cool barbarian type of figure, So even if they wouldn't have been made, I still would have made a custom as close as I could get to this character. So to see like a better version of it come out, it's like I love this thing. He's awesome. But I'm also going to share the other one from the line that I was really excited about, and that's Scapula the Crypt Breaker. So this is that character that was on the back. Mm-hmm. Same character. You can see that faceplate right there.
I love it.
Too much cloth on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to catch up on the comments. But yeah, no, this just some of the detail, the ornateness of the armor and everything, man. It's crazy how much detail they've packed in on this one.
Yeah. He's definitely one that I was wanting to get if I ever get one. Yeah.
The way this works is this skull just it just pegs in. You pull that out and that pops in. So
that's cool.
That's really cool. And he comes with like full on like red wired cloak and everything. This is really like two figures in one. You get really two distinct looks.
Yeah.
Just from this guy. He's going to be hard to get a hold of. If you don't already have one secured somewhere, he's really going to be difficult to get a hold of. Like the street date, I think. So if you didn't pre-order anything from the Four Horsemen, the street date, I believe, is this month on the 18th. So March 18th. I know some of the figures from this wave you can still pick some of them up, like at Big Bad Toy Store. I would suggest going to sourcehorseman.com and looking up on the site approved retailers. There's links to every one of their shops. Take you straight there. Some of them might still have some stock available up for grabs. But once they're gone, they're gone. It's going to be a while before the Horsemen sell any of these at any of the conventions. I'd be surprised if it happens this year. They usually do have leftover stock, but if you're waiting for them for that, you're going to be waiting a while.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see something that you like, you get it while you can. Hey, Jess, what's up?
She's got a birthday coming up tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Happy level up day.
Mm-hmm.
I like to tell people that instead of happy birthday. It's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a couple figures that I would get that one, Atlas, and that warrior chick that you showed off earlier. Those three are like, but I mean, then at the same time, it's like I kind of want the Umbra horse because that's freaking cool, but I'm not sure I can afford horses too at this point.
I as soon as they shared like the reveal for this particular character,
Yeah.
immediately, I thought, man,
Lagertha.
yes, Lagertha from Vikings.
Yeah.
I want a second one of this one just so that I can like repaint and make like some version of her in
Yeah.
figure form. I mean, she does have elf ears, but they're not like so pointy, like they don't stick straight off of her head or anything. I can live with that, you know. It's not that's not a deal breaker for me. But yeah, I definitely want to try to get a second one of her, if at all possible, at some point. How about you? That's really all I got that I'm going to share. I'll save the other stuff for future shows. Got a whole wave to go through.
I got a box.
That is a box.
And in this box, dun, 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 dun,
it's very box shape.
Yeah. Let's see. I was not expecting this. I mean, I was expecting this, but I wasn't expecting what I have here. What is this? Okay.
So you do have another box on the way. I just sent you one today, so you'll have another box hopefully by next week.
Yeah, I think it said it's going to be here by Friday.
It's a 7-pound box, so it is packed.
Honkin'. Jeez, it whiz. You spoiled me. Okay, so I don't really know how these work. Easily to remove this CWS protective micro perforated cover. Okay, so obviously it's comics.
Earth? What do you have?
It's comics, but it's not something you'd expect because I mean, I got The World of Eden.
Oh.
So this is Matt Rodriguez had a Kickstarter, and I couldn't afford any of the figures. He had a whole bunch of dinosaur figures and stuff and there's this whole drama behind the scenes and stuff that, were happening with another company. Cause I think 4 or 5 people dropped dino figures all at the same freaking time. And so it was really inconvenient for him. And so it was like, all right. So, yeah. So, I mean, I wasn't able to back any of the figures. So I just wanted to get the comic at the very least because I wanted to support the dude. He's a good dude and all that. So, so I got The World of Eden. And this looks interesting. It has like character bios and stuff.
Oh wow!
In that, and then I got this issue.
Now, is that the comic?
This is the comic, and it says Defenders of Eden issue 1, but I didn't order issue 1. I ordered issue 3. So maybe I got issue 3 in here. I don't know. Armies of Ashmore, issue 0. Okay. So 0 and 1. And that's all there. And then I got the mini comics because he released these mini comics that went along with it. It was like just like He-Man had mini comics. It was very much like that. Battle rages on, Defenders of Eden. And then the history of Eden. So yeah, I got that. And I don't know. So I don't know much about comics. Are you supposed to take those off? those little covers off. I don't know about that, but I don't know. That's what I got.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I've never seen comics because I mean Lori's comics don't come that way.
Mm-mm.
And I can't say that Roland's because I think I ordered something from Roland and his comics didn't come that way. I don't know. So I'm like I don't know if I'm supposed to remove it or if I'm just supposed to because I think it tears off, but it's like does that ruin the comic if I don't? I mean, or if I do, it's like. But anyway,
I couldn't tell you. I don't. You'll just have to message
that
him and
question was
ask.
more
Hey,
for right. That question was more for Pops because I imagine he'll see this and he'll be able to tell me one way or another. But so I'll say I did that. But the only other thing I did this week, I had a little fun. Santa came, visited the turtles, and had some fun there. Got some pizza with the boys, and
little early for Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. He's just there to party. And then I started messing around with this dude that I found.
Huh.
He's one of my he's a NECA figure, but he's one of my I had this figure when
That's like Ming the Merciless, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get him in more light. Yeah, I mean, so he is Ming the Merciless or something like that. But I had this figure when I was a little kid, and it had a button, a twisty thing that you could turn like this, and you would move his arms like that, and I had that for the longest time. I didn't know who he was, and then I saw that this character Ming the Merciless popped up, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the dude that I have in my box over here. It's just like that's so cool. So I posted that, and I grabbed a couple other things that I'm just for fun posting it and stuff. So, but anyway, that's the let's see. I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think I have anything else going on. I got the box coming from you. I do have something coming from. Let's see. Share screen. I will share, and then I will pop this up. So I have some stuff coming from Nerd Gear, and they currently are having a St. Patrick's Day sale, and let's see if I can get back to that. Yes, so it ends March 19th, and little St. Patty's Day sale. Everything green, and they just are doing a lot of fun things like that. Come on, go back. Okay, it's not. Okay, so you can order green products, and here we go. So here's the little bundle they have, the St. Patrick's Day bundle. You got the Commander Essentials kits, and you can choose any color at that point. But they have green dice, green everything, green rock guard sleeves. Basically just green it up, no matter what. Yeah, so this is just a fun little sale that they have going on. So I highly recommend it. I have this very color Commander's Essentials kit, and it's great. I need to get this green sleeves for sure, but their dice are just like the standard dice that you can use. But they have dry erase tokens, and tokens like flying bounty and flying like random dude and big dude and treasurer and stuff like. They have funny named tokens, and it's just fun. But yeah, you can have Chaos Red, Ancient Bronze, Deep Blue, Midnight Forest, Mystic Purple. Yeah, all this good stuff. And this is all in a bundle. St. Patrick's Day bundle. You can do that. And then they have playmats. They have some really cool playmats going on right now. And let's see. So that I mean, they have the Aang, the Avatar, Last Airbender stuff. I have this one right here. This playmat is awesome. Where is the playmat I just grabbed? They have this awesome Turtle Power foil playmat. Look at that. It's insane.
Foil.
It's got all the turtles on it, and it's just insanely foil and awesomeness all combined. Like, it just looks so insanely cool.
Wow.
But yeah, where's the? I didn't see this one. Otherwise, I would have picked it up. But let's see. They released a couple playmats just recently. Dun dun dun. Let's see where all playmats. They have where? So we have the Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunter playmats. They have this one, the pregame ramen. I can't talk. Ramen. And I don't know if they pronounce it differently, but I don't know. This playmat is coming, and I ordered this one, and it looks so insanely fun, and it goes perfect with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set that just came out. Granted, it's Universes Beyond. Some people hate this Universes Beyond, but it is what it is. I have fun, and obviously, as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lover, you can't go wrong. I prefer the Magic Worlds and stuff like that, but as a Universes Beyond set, it is just so much fun with, they have cards like Sneak and stuff like this stuff that it's just going to be so much fun. I haven't got to play in any tournaments, but or any game days or anything like that. So, but I plan on it once I get my playmat, and I'll rock my playmat and go out into the wild and be like, "Ooh, look at this!" And, aren't you jealous? Yeah. But yeah, so the sale goes on through March next. What did it say? March 19th or something?
Yeah, March 19th.
Yeah, so it goes on through March 19th. Pick yours up. Use our code. It stacks on top of the codes. They're guaranteeing prices and stuff like that, like 20% off. You can get an additional 5% off using our code Geek-men. So go do that and order away.
Grab me 25% off.
Yeah, for sure. And
stack them codes.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It's good stuff. And
nice.
So yeah, I will pull your. You ready to go? I'll pull your stuff up.
Sure. Go ahead.
Why not?
Now, Toyland is coming up, so this guy is going to be in people's hands shortly.
Yep.
I forget the dates because I'm not going, unfortunately. Yeah. Still haven't got my life together yet, so there's a few things that I'm going to have to get sorted out before I can go to things like this. Yes, he does. He does have a mage beard.
Oh yes, that was a funny tacticular torsion. That was a funny meme.
So this is Lieutenant Holiday, I think is what they're calling him. Of course, he kind of shares mostly a Cosmic Legions build, but also a few Mythic parts sprinkled in, as was last year's Toylanta figure.
Yeah.
Drawing a blank on that name. He was another camo decked out character.
Yeah.
His was green. Sorry.
Something
ATL
ATL
25.
something. Yeah, something
ATL,
like that.
ATL 25, but I think there was another name attached to him or something. But then, anyway, so yeah, so the show debut version. I keep having to stop myself from saying exclusive. The show debut version will have the circled parts here at the top right, a couple of new different forearms and head without the face paint. I was going to say that backwards. Face paint without the head. Just a few pictures of some alternate looks that you can achieve. Mix and match.
Is that something that comes with him? Does he have a computer that comes with him?
Yes, that comes
Frickin'
with it.
Cool.
It's the same computer that came in the accessories pack that I shared a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Just a different paint job on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's definitely cool looking.
Yep. Sniper rifle and yeah. Love it. It's a really cool looking dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into, G.I. Joe and that kind of stuff, these are a little bit bigger than the classified figures, so they're not really, you can't really fudge them in. I mean, they're like a head and a half taller than some of those figures.
Well, they could be a Spartan. They could be a Spartan mixed in with your Joes.
If military kind of stuff is your thing, like this kind of sub line that they're doing is really kind of, I think it would speak to a lot of people. It's got some sci-fi elements to it, so it's not exactly like one for one real world, but I mean, it's still a good looking figure. Oh, too far. Went too far. That's one that just got released at. Mine's going blank again. ZoloCon.
Yeah.
Jesus. So this one's already in a few people's hands. That's the Executioner figure. I went too far. I didn't mean to show him, but I'll show him anyway.
Yeah. There he is now.
Yeah. So if you went to ZoloCon and was lucky enough to get him, hey, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to jump over to the other thing here. So, remember the red heads I was talking about. So, what they're doing is, and I jokingly said, oh, hey, here comes a secret Cosmic Legions head pack. Like, if you've watched any of the previous shows, we've talked about some of those Cosmic Legions head packs that they like to do.
Yeah.
Well, I was only joking, but it looks like I was right with at least one of them. So the head that's on the right was originally promoted with the legendary warrior that the Red Sonja people had a bug up their ass about.
Yeah.
And that's one of the heads that got pulled out of the package. So they found a way. They're finding a way to get at least that head in people's hands. And the head on the left is the Neve head that I shared from my What's in the Box. It's just, war paint, and the hair is like a teal colored, like a turquoise, whatever, which I dig too. That's really cool. It's
Don't
also
get me wrong. She's not a Democrat, I promise.
No, none of that here now. This is absolutely being marketed as a Cosmic Legions thing. So eat it, Red Sonja official. It will come with both of those necks and the two bare arms. The reason being is this is a Vorga figure that they're showing it on here from the first Cosmic Legions.
Cosmic Legions, yeah.
Wave.
That looks freaking awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, just that right there looks really cool.
Yeah.
So for those people that wanted that war paint head for their legendary warrior, let me say it right. This is still going to be your opportunity to get that head. And if you want to use the other head on it, that's you could do that too. You know, nothing's stopping you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there it is. That's what that head's going to look like on that legendary warrior body.
Yeah.
Has not been announced when it's going to be available. They just said coming soon. So, like I always say, when I know more, you'll know more.
Yeah. I like that. It looks really good.
Yeah, no, I'll go back a little bit. So, when these become available for pre-order, which I'm assuming it's going to be a pre-order, maybe they'll do them as an in stock. I don't really, I can't say. I don't know. I don't work for them. I know that the red heads they're already produced.
Yeah.
They had to go back and manually pull each of those heads out of the boxes for the legendary warrior before ZoloCon even happened.
Yeah.
So I imagine it was a mad dash to get those done. So maybe, I don't know, maybe what they'll do with the factory is they'll just make a bunch of them, and the factory will box the teal-haired version head in the box. There'll be an empty space for the red head, and they'll get shipped to the Four Horsemen that way, and then they'll have to manually pack those red heads in those boxes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I had a little more information on what their plan was for that, but I'd imagine that's probably close. I can't see them shipping all those heads back to a factory for them to pack them that way. I don't see them doing that. That's going to cost money to have that done.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. I mean, it's going to cost money either way in like just manpower, man hours to do it. I don't know. But it'll work out one way or another. It'll work out. When these do, what I was going to say is when these do become available, I believe they pulled Vorga off of Store Horsemen, so they'll have a bundle that you can get that heads pack and with arms and neck, 2 heads with this figure if you don't already have this figure. So just like with the other heads packs, they're going to have a limited number of bundles available.
Thank you, Nim.
With the figure itself.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Wait, what'd I miss?
Oh, well, RPJ says, hey. And then Nem said, yeah, you're supposed to take it off, that referring to the cover. And he says it prevents bleeding in shipping. That's good to know.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that because I've never received one like that.
Yeah, that's new to us. We're not avid comic collectors, I guess.
I don't know. But still, awesome stuff.
Moving on, these are some of the pictures I didn't get to share yet for the Four Horsemen's Mythic Legions role-playing game Kickstarter going on right now, still happening, still fully funded, still available to get whatever the hell you want from it. If you like the figures, get the figures. If you want the game, get the game. If you like both, get both, whatever.
If you want everything, there's a crap ton of money.
Go for it. I definitely can't. I wish I could, but these are just some of the pretty pictures that you can look at with me of some of the stuff that you probably won't be able to get anyway.
Yeah.
Though it's there for those that want it.
Which again, I said this before, but our buddy Matt got a crap ton of it. One of these days, we're going to get him on here, and we're going to play through a short game with all of us. With Zombie, me, and Matt, we're going to get on and have a short little game, and that way you can at least say you experienced it.
Yeah,
I know it's not in your wheelhouse. I know it's not in your wheelhouse, and that's fine. But I still want you to be able to say that I played it. That's it. You know.
Oh, I'm sure once some of the other Mythic Legion's community members hear that I'm not going to be able to get wrapped up in all of this, they're going to try and drag me into it kicking and screaming.
I was the first one.
There'll be a lot of kicking and screaming.
But then you'll get into it and you'll be like, ooh.
Probably more kicking, but
is that a warthog?
It is. That's so this cool. Is kind of another version of the what did they call him? It wasn't a warthog. It was the
pig guy.
Borrier.
Yeah, Borrier. Yeah.
Borrier is what they called him. So yeah. So this is one of the new unlocks that the stretch goals they hit. The previous ones, let's see, that was one of the new unlocks. The orc, he was a new unlock.
That looks like a different skin tone too.
Probably, yeah. All of the greens from across the waves are slightly different. It's hard, over 10 years. How long has it been? 10, 15 years? It's hard to keep like the same skin tones and colors for some of these things. They try. They really do. They really do try, especially like with some of the newer skeletons, but there's still shade variants.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. It's very difficult to control something like that across years, across many different factories that are producing these, because it's not just one factory. Among the unlocks was this guy, slightly more expensive than the other figures. The others so far have been $30. This one, I believe, is $45. And it's because he not only comes with the parts to make your pig character, he also comes with some other parts, and my pictures are out of order, so I'm sorry. We'll get to that later, I guess. This is one of those character accessory packs for the female mage character. You can turn her into like a druid type of spellcaster or something.
I dig it.
There he is. There's the other. So he comes with the pig parts, but then he also comes with another set of armored feet and the vampire head and hands. So you can have like a little vampire dude if you don't want him to be like a pig guy. But I see a lot of people probably sticking with the pig character because he's been a really popular character, the Borrier.
I never understood why.
The Varg character, I mean, he's newer, so there was more of him at market, I guess, because the Borrier, I believe that one came out during the advent of Decay, which has been a few years.
Yeah, very.
So the market's kind of dried up for that.
Yeah.
So that's why I predict like people will probably stick more with the pig parts than the vampire parts.
I imagine so.
And then you can always put those vampire parts on another figure. Like they fit on the other figures. If I have time, I'm going to do a little pop and swap here tonight on the show. Just to kind of demonstrate. It's been a while since I've done one of those. Another character pack. This one goes. It's meant to pair with the dwarf in the line, but you can use again these parts on any of the 1.0 sized figures. This is a barbarian pack. This is the character pack that I'm probably the most excited about. I have a couple of cat customs, and we've been asking for years for a different portrait for the cat head, and they finally did one. So this one's going to probably get a few repaints out of me for this particular set. So this one they've kind of paired with that elf rogue kind of, I don't know what he's really supposed to be, but rogue ranger something another. But again, you can put these parts on other figures. That cloak, you can use that on another figure if you prefer it on some other figure, or whatever. they're totally compatible across the lines, across the past lines. Even if you've got some of the old figures, or maybe you've got some of the newer lines that they're going to come out with pre-ordered, some of these
Yeah.
parts will work with some of those other figures.
Yeah, that cat head is insanely cool, and I think I want to get one and paint it up like Kauros and
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
Purplor.
and I bet you that helmet that I sculpted will still fit on that new head.
Could be.
I'm willing to bet money on it.
Oh
I hope
yeah.
so. I hope it is anyway, because I've got no way to make more masks, make more of those helmets to get them out there to people. It's so funny. I've done that, and there's so many new people coming into the line still, and they see somebody post a picture of their collection or post like Kauros or Purplor, of which I did the
Yeah.
Motu inspired helmets for, and they go, "Where did you get that piece?" And it's heartbreaking to tell them you can't get them anymore.
Right.
I wish I could, but those sculpts are tied up with another company, and it's really just unfortunate that I can't get them. I would have to resculpt them and distribute them myself, and that's going to take a lot of time. And
Yeah.
time is something I'm short on right now.
Yeah.
This is the artwork for the Game Master.
Yeah.
Like
Game Master screen.
Like think Dungeon Master, I guess. You know, you got your person behind your screen.
Yeah.
Dictating what's going to happen or whatever. I don't know what the correct terminology is.
You're right on the money.
So, not bad for guessing. I do not remember the artist that did this. I apologize. You're probably not watching anyway, so
yeah.
It is unfortunate. I have the memory of a bowl of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are great.
It's just
follow me. I'm delicious.
Yeah, they're great, but it's not good really for memory's sake.
For brain, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Brains of mush.
Yeah.
Anyway, wonderful art. Love it. It's gorgeous. It's really like right up my alley. All the creepy skeletons and undeads, and you got the heroes off to the left. Severely outnumbered. It's perfect. Perfect.
Like you need that framed on your wall or in front of where you can look at and be like, yeah,
like put it like right here on the wall behind me.
Yeah, there you go. That would be cool.
No, the one I'd really love to have. I'd love to have a print of this next one. Oh no, I didn't save it. Sorry. Whoops. Oh well, I must have forgot to save that one. Not this guy. This
guy is almost a word for word how you would describe your character on the old message boards.
So there's similarities, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if they saw my custom and they're like, hey, that's a good idea. We're going to use that. So,
right.
Which happens a lot. It's like, I mean, I'm flattered a little bit. So what they did, I have a character that I made. It's similar. It's different pieces. It's still a skeleton, but I didn't use like the skeleton arms and legs. And this obviously has some of the newer parts on it. Yeah. But what I did do was I took, they had a wired like scarf kind of thing that was black with a previous character. And on my character, I had the skull. I put it in one of the hoods, the sculpted hoods that they have.
Yeah.
This is of course for my character Zombie 13. So I took another skull without the hood on it, and I had wrapped that scarf kind of thing. Really, it was a sash that they were using it for on the figure, but I made it as a scarf. And they've kind of done the same thing here with this one. Man, I saw that. I'm like, damn it. They're doing everything except making a tribute figure for Zombie 13 at this point. Like, you fuckers. Man, I can't catch a break. Everybody's getting a tribute figure except for me.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, so this guy is actually a vampire skeleton. You can't tell from these first pictures here, but this is another unlock character. I believe this one fits in that $30 mark from their Kickstarter. But yeah, as soon as you take that scarf off of him, you can see he's got like the sharp teeth. Boy, that is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get really close here. That's about as close as I can get.
Yeah, he's got teeth.
Yeah, he's got teeth. Oh, no, I guess that was it. Okay. So, skeleton thief.
Yeah.
I think is how they labeled him. I'm going to jump back a few pictures. Oh, too far.
Skeleton thief Rix.
Rix or Riz? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is the X pronounced as an X or a Z? It'd be funny if it was Riz. Skeleton thief Rizzler.
Rizzler fine. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh boy. I know my buddy Brett. He's going to be excited about this one, I'm sure. He's a big skeleton guy. Brett, yeah. I don't know if you're still watching, but I have a feeling I'll be seeing some of these parts in my future for commissions for you.
Yep.
So
all
this
right, werewolf news. Oh.
Yeah. Well, not quite. Not quite.
Just it's close enough. Close enough.
Whoa, wait a minute. I popped back over in the studio. Pops, what's going on? Only real men go commando. What's that all about?
Someone up earlier said, did you just say you go commando or something? And I'm just like, yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, so Nem says, did you just recommend going commando?
You don't?
And then Pop says, only real men go commando.
Damn right. So werewolf adjacent, I'll give you that. So this is actually a Dogman character from Loose Collector.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to these. So these are going to be smaller than Loose Collector's werewolves that he did last year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't know. The werewolves are still available on Big Bad Toy Store, I believe, but it's going to be the last run. So once these are gone, they're gone. This, however, is something new. It's still in development. So it is a Dogman. They're going to be smaller. This is made on a new articulation scheme. So they are going to be a little more nimble, but not just because of the articulation. They're thinner. They're slender. So you'll be able to put these in poses that the werewolves could not achieve.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I like all this kind of cryptid kind of stuff like this. I missed out on the Bigfoot, the Yeti, and the Skookum. I didn't pre-order any, and I didn't check to see if Big Bad Toy Store still had any in stock. But those guys are huge. I mean, they are massive figures. I don't know, do I really they're neat, but I don't know that I would want Bigfoot that huge. I'm talking Hulk huge. He's big.
Yeah.
It's neat, but I don't know. I'm looking for a different kind of Bigfoot build, I guess. But love this. This is a yes. 10 out of 10 for me. 11 out of 10. I actually have a custom I'm working on that's very similar to this. Not quite exactly the same because I'm using Legion's parts. Figura Obscura mostly. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on this whenever this comes up for pre-order.
Yeah. Looks pretty cool.
And there's going to be a lot of this like thin, creepy kind of stuff coming out, because this also kind of reminds me of what's the other line? The guys that we interviewed.
Yeah. I wish I could remember.
I can't remember the name of that one, but theirs was they're starting with like vampires.
Yeah.
And then they're going to branch out into the other stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me. I can't.
I'm sorry. I can't remember either.
Yeah.
It's not that you weren't memorable. It's just that my memory is crap.
Yeah. Same here. Remember.
So
RPJ it's a bowl of mashed potatoes up here.
RPJ said Altered Beast. What do you think that's?
So that's based off of a video game, old video game.
Okay.
Like Sega Genesis. So yeah, I can kind of see the similarities with that. You know, it was a video game where it's like one of the side scrollers, and you can power up, and you have different characters that could turn into different beast characters. One of them was a werewolf. Like the main one, I think, was a werewolf. There was also one that was like a dragon type of character. I remember that game when I was younger being hard as hell. Like I could not play that game. It was so difficult for me, and so I didn't like continue with it. But there are people that have very fond memories of that video game. They love that game. Here it is, kind of scale reference. That's like one of pick your poison kind of army guys. You know, you have Bobby Valla out there with his action force, or you've got the monster force from Fresh Monkey Fiction.
Yeah.
Soldiers of Fortune now through Big Bad Workshop, who's partnered Big Bad Toy Store with Fresh Monkey Fiction to create like generic type of builder army guys that you could use for henchmen or whatever. So this is kind of gives you a sense of scale here of what they're going for.
Nice.
Love it. Can't wait.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Oh, that's the end of that. I'm going to jump over to that Kickstarter that I was just talking about for the Four Horsemen. Like, it just went up again. Holy crap. It's always funny when the pledge amount goes up. I'm not sure if they've shared. I just want to check the updates here. It's funny how that works. I don't know. Max Dunbar. So that is some of the artwork. I believe that's going to be on like the book or the box. It's the gaming set.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more details there. Yeah, there it is right there. So they do a pretty good job of spotlighting some of the artists that they kind of employ for their projects and stuff. Uh-oh, what's that?
Stupid ad. I'm trying to find the freaking thing. It's bothering me. The name.
Oh.
And an ad popped up. Yeah. Anyway.
Monster cards. I'm sure people that, you game, you know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Some of their future unlocks.
Stat blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was trying to find a specific one. There's the one for the Vampire Thief. I don't know. I don't remember. Dice. There's like a bone-colored set of dice. There's the oh, hey, we unlocked something else. So yeah, no, that's Mythic Legions, the role-playing game on Kickstarter. And by the way, again, congratulations to Lori Calcaterra on
Yep.
Kickstarter for her successful campaign for Path of the Pale Rider issue number 8.
Absolutely.
Can't wait for that backer kit so I can pick my goodies. I know exactly which hot sauce I'm going after.
Yeah, I didn't opt for hot sauce. I just got the bare minimum stuff that I could. Okay, it's called From the Realm. Boom.
I knew it was Realm something. I just couldn't
Yeah.
remember it. From the Realm, yes.
Yeah. Jeez a whiz.
We also did an interview with those guys, so
Yeah.
go check out our archive of episodes.
Yeah. We interviewed him on It's Frickin' Figures, so you can start with It's Frickin' Figures list and find it.
If you like that creepy kind of stuff, like that Dogman figure, you know, they've got some stuff coming that's really freaking cool. I mean,
yeah.
You got anything you want to share or anything? I'm gonna work on this little pop and swap thing. I'm gonna take this Legacy's what was his name again? Urzak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little pop and swap with him, so I'm gonna pull him out of the box. You got anything you want to talk about or share?
Trying to think. No, I don't know anything. I'm just a dumb blank slate. I can pretty much pair it, and that's about it.
So that's kind of him straight out of the box, which take him the little tie straps or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
Great figure. What I mean by modular, like these things, like they got a big old neck peg on them, for those that are not familiar, and they just pop right on, pop right off. Simple. The neck, I'm going to try to do this without heating anything up if I don't have to. But if I have to, my heat gun might be a little loud, so I might mute while I'm messing with it. I'm desperately searching for a place. Oops, not an earthquake. I just bumped my... That earthquake was nowhere near us.
Yeah, that's good.
Man, I got to remember to do this on camera. Oh, well, that's good. I didn't mean to pop that part apart yet, but his forearm just popped off. You might have heard it.
Yeah.
Satisfying pop.
Yes.
So that allows me to take the torso belt off. You see how that plugged. That just goes right in there. All right. I'm going to keep my parts straight. So I won't be needing that. Oh, God, I was in there tight. Now, typically, you don't want to do this if you live in like a cold climate. You definitely want to warm up your figures before you try to pull them apart, because there have been instances where parts have broke on some of these figures. What happened? We got super small.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing around with the thing. I'm trying to... There you go.
They have nice big pegs. So they don't have little tiny pegs that'll snap like some of the other figures that are out there. All right, now, here's one that's a little tricky sometimes. Torso from the waist piece. I'm going to try. Sometimes they're really tight because these torsos are solid. Oh, yeah. Got it.
Jeez.
So that, once you pull the torso off, that allows the waist piece to just come right off.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for this swap, what I need is everything from the knee down. So I don't need the thighs and this waist piece, because what I have that I'm going to transfer to these already has a different waist piece on it. And I don't need the little boom boom hole.
Ain't no needs for some butthole.
Some of the figures have buttholes. Because remember that Jaguar character pack that we showed?
Yeah.
That tail plugs into this hole that's in the butt area, but not all figures have this hole. So you have to have a figure that has one of these in order to plug that tail in. And when you do, before you plug the tail in, you want to heat this part of the figure up. Don't heat the tail up. Heat the hole.
Yeah. Heat the hole, not the bone or tail or whatever you want to call it.
So, all right. So this is another tricky part because I've got to separate it here at this articulation point. So it's a really good idea to use heat for this part. I'm going to try to do it without heat, see how it goes. If it doesn't feel like it's going to give, I am going to take a second to heat these up. Okay, that came off really easy. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Now, the peg on some of these, let me turn it this way. Let me orient it correctly so that viewers might get a better understanding. So at the knee, this peg, let me get it to where you can kind of see that little mushroom tip at the end of it is bigger on some figures. That makes it harder to do what I just did. Separated at the knee. With some of those other figures that have that larger flared end, you really have to heat these up in order to do that. If you don't, you risk damaging the hole that they plug into here on this piece of the leg, this lower leg, and you'll ruin it. Like you can put another one in, but it'll be all loosey-goosey, and it just won't stand properly after that. But some of the newer figures, like this one from the Legacies wave, I know the retailer appreciation wave, that gold elf knight Liege, his is just like this. You almost don't have to heat anything up. You can just pop him apart just like that. And he's meant to be that way because he comes with extra set of arms that are like, it looks like he's wearing like a black bodysuit on. So he comes with black arms and black thighs. But then he also comes with armored parts that are gold and red. And but his parts pop apart just like I did here.
Yeah.
And they are labeled, like, I'm going to try to get that on camera. See, there's an R in there for right.
Yeah.
And then on this one, where is it? There it is. You can kind of sort of make it out right there.
Yeah.
So that's an L for left. So a lot of these parts are labeled that way. So you can't really get them backwards if you're paying attention. Okay. So I've pulled them apart. I've got them in pieces. Can't really see. So what am I doing? What am I making here? I am making an updated version. Dustin, you're super big right now.
Yeah.
So, oh God, what is his name? What is his name? I can't remember it.
Riz.
Walter Hagen would have my head.
Scaffold.
Is it Scaffold? So from all the way from wave 1. So they've never made a version 2 of him. But the parts exist that they totally could. So
it starts with an M.
Malleus.
Yeah.
Malleus, that's what it is. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to start from the bottom up. So I've got the legs here. This is the other part that I was telling you about, that waist piece. So that one does not have a little boom boom hole for a tail. So no hole.
And no hole.
Right. Okay. Also, before I do that, let me show you. Let me compare, so you kind of get a better idea of those. Am I
mushroom tip?
Yeah, the little mushroom flared end to those pegs. You can see this one on the bones are much bigger. So I may have to heat these legs up in order to get these pushed in. We'll see. Left and right. That's left. I might be able to force it. Yeah, I can get it in there. Got it.
Nice.
It's pretty warm here too. I do live in South Louisiana, so these parts are already kind of soft-ish. It was almost 80 degrees here today, so we're already warming up.
Yeah. Well,
all right, so
we're about to get cold, so thanks.
yeah, no, we're gonna get we're you know they're predicting we're gonna get another cold front move through down here too. Nowhere near as cold as you're gonna get, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow.
Whoo!
Starting tomorrow.
All right. So Malleus, he's got green. He's got green stuff, and he has for the little loin piece, the little loin guard there, is different than this. I don't want to use this. So what I do have, I don't like the rubber plastic ones that the old ones used to come with, but what I do have is I have one here from it's a wired cloth one, and it's from the Xylernian Guard, and I'm going to use that instead. And that what that does, that just pops over this little peg here. And because of the wire in it, I can bend it. And now it's going to stay down.
Nice.
And then I can just slide this over, the waist armor, to get that on there. And this doesn't have to stay flared out. Because it's got that wire in it, I can kind of scrunch it up, crinkle it up.
Mm.
You know, so it don't looks a little more natural.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try popping the torso back on. And I may go with a different torso in the future because this one doesn't really look like the original one. I'm thinking more like along the lines of like the version 2 that they used for the Vorgus Vermilion, the blood armor, where it's a little more ornate.
Yeah.
All right, this was a little tough to pop off. I'm going to see if I can do this without having to heat the torso up. It's known. I think I got it. Yeah, nice. I got it. Okay, so he is a bone character, so I do have the bone arms. These are original Malleus pieces. So let's see, which side is this? This is left, left, and left. Is that going to pop in? Okay, no, I do have to heat these up. So I'm going to heat the part that has the hole in it very carefully. We're going to see how... Tell me if this is too loud, okay? Let me use my heat gun. You good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I don't want to be like overpowering. So if you use a heat gun like this, you don't have to use a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer. Probably a little bit safer. I'm just used to using a heat gun. So that's really my preferred method. And it gets hot. Really, really gets hot. Like my fingers are heating up. You want to keep it moving because if you just hold it on there, you can melt the plastic, which I have done. You can totally melt the plastic. You can heat it up too far. Now, if you don't want to use a hair dryer or a heat gun, you could use the boiled water method. Some people, they'll put their parts in a Ziploc bag because they don't want their parts getting wet or whatever. And, they'll boil the water and then remove it from the stove. I've even heard people use water in a coffee mug, heating it up in the microwave. You just dunk the parts in for 30 seconds to a minute or whatever, just enough to get the plastic soft, and then you can pop that arm back into that forearm, that gauntlet, and then the shoulders are always pretty easy. You can just work them in, pop them in. That you almost don't even have to ever heat up. Where's the other arm? Here we go. All right, I'm gonna do it again with the other arm because that one I'm probably not gonna be able to pop in. Or no, look, I did. I said I wasn't going to be able to, and I did anyway. Okay, so I didn't have to heat that one up. Okay. Again, so what I'm doing here, let me do this on camera again. Because I'm putting the arm back into the shoulder. There we go. It's nice and seated. All right. And then I have the bone neck, which I've seen people like there's a vertebrae side and then there's a front side. And I see people all the time stick the vertebrae front facing forward, which is always weird to me.
Yeah.
It's like, really? That's not the way
go with human anatomy.
That's not the direction it's supposed to go. Almost forgot. There is another piece of armor. So this is like a sallet type of deal. Goes around. So there's a square peg, and that plugs into the square hole. So you put that on first before the neck, because if you put the neck on first, the vertebrae little sides there will block the hole for that. So you got to put the neck armor on first. Get that pushed in. Boy, it's being a real booger. Okay. So you got that. And then you've also got shoulder armor. And those plug in to the square hole. No, I'm just kidding. They've got a round peg. I can't help but share that stupid little video of that woman with that guy, with the shapes. Guess what?
The square hole.
Everything goes in the square hole.
In the rectangle.
She just has a complete mental breakdown.
Yeah.
No. So anyway, these have that peg that the weird holes on the back of these torsos have a purpose, and these plug into there. Some people have so much trouble with these, they just pop right in. I mean, you just really just force them in. You can heat the torso up around that whole area if you have to. I've never had a problem getting any of them in, but I see posts all the time about people going, I just can't get these in this hole. I can't do it. Well, as my grandfather used to say, can't never could, try killed him. Have you tried? What are you doing? So there's his body. Now for the head. And that just pops right on. So there we go. There is a somewhat version 2 of Malleus.
Love it.
Using some of the original Malleus parts with the Legacy's version of Urzok.
I dig it.
And I mean, it's just that easy. You can pop these apart and mix and match to your heart's desire to make all kinds of different characters with the Mythic Legion stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, to quote Jeremy Gerard about painting, anyone can do it. Anybody can pop and swap. There's no custom paint anywhere on this.
Yeah. But it's a whole nother figure.
Yeah. I mean, this didn't exist this way. What, 5-10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And I mean, he was an orc. Mm-hmm. Now he's a skeleton, which if I wanted him to be a skeleton orc, now I did paint this head probably a couple of years ago. This is one that I worked with somebody else on sculpting, Kevin DeLeese.
Nice.
If you're into certain other figure lines, you might recognize that name. So this is an orc skull that I helped design, and it is a 3D print. And yes, it does have an articulated jaw. So I paint matched it to the Malleus pieces. So again, you just pop this head off, and then this one is on, and now he's an undead Urzok.
Yeah.
They switched teams. He's no longer part of the Arethyr faction. He's partnered with Necronominus now.
Betrayal.
Just play in the field.
Yeah.
Working with what I got.
Say, if were I to end up dead tomorrow, could I join your team?
As if you had a choice. You're dead now. Fall in line.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's seriously, it's that easy. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I had to heat up one part. But again, if you live in a colder climate, it would be a good idea to heat your toys up before trying to do any of that popping and swapping business, because they can unfortunately break. Some pieces are a bit more forgiving than others, I'll say.
And that goes for your body too. It helps
Yeah.
to stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll break.
But yeah, I've been actually wanting to do this for a little while, but I'm like, I'm gonna save it for the show. I'm gonna do it on the show one night, just to kind of show again the pop and swap capabilities of these figures. Like, if you're really into the gaming aspect of other things, Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, like you can pick parts across the line that might fit your characters, and you can make your characters in figure form if you wanted to. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of custom painting, but it's not hard to do. I mean, everybody's getting into painting now. I mean, hell, Dustin, you painted for a little while, so anybody can get into it,
Yeah.
Just gotta practice. You have to keep at it.
Yeah, my paint station keeps calling my name, but I keep saying I just hit the snooze button.
You got to get back into it, man.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's even worth it at this point. If I come across something that I really need to do, then
it's. I mean, as somebody that used to sell a lot of custom painted stuff, it has slowed down a lot. But I think that's just because everybody's kind of exploring what they can do themselves, and the market is so saturated. But that shouldn't stop you from doing stuff for yourself. I used to tell you all the time, make stuff that you like, stuff that you want to make. Don't worry about what you think everybody else might like. Make what you like.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like I don't know if I ever even. I'd have to look at my parts to see. I had a head that I got from Planetary Dog Toys. I think it's discontinued now, but I painted it to look like Linkso. And it's just like I just need a figure for that, and it's like I probably could.
Speaking of them, I think they're actually bringing a lot of their stuff out of retirement for one last chance.
Nice.
Let me try to search them real quick, if I can spell it right.
Yeah, they had a lot of good parts. And unfortunately, I painted a bunch of stuff for them before I got sick, and I don't know if anyone ever bought this stuff that I had listed, but I'm thinking they must have just, called it quits when I got sick or something. So.
Okay, I think I got them. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, our third-party printing, let me start over. Our third-party printed part store is closing for good at the end of July. From January to August 1st, there will be a 40% discount on all the catalog, which will be totally available, including the retired pieces. This last farewell is our way of saying thanks for the years of support. Thank you from the Planetary Dog Toys team. So the parts they're talking about, once you make it to their site, You can go through. They've got it separated from props and heads, torsos, accessories. They have kits. A lot of these, like for just the heads, it's under their characters or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me zoom in a little bit here. So I believe.
Oh man, I see a couple things that I want to get.
Oh yeah, no, like now's the time. Like,
dude, the rhino, the freaking hippo, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
oh,
there's
man, the walrus.
A lot of good stuff here,
dude. Paint up the Tuska warrior and have the walrus head on it. It's like, that's freaking cool.
I myself have painted quite a few of their sculpts, and
yeah,
Seba and Julie are fantastic sculptors. Like Seba, I think, does a lot of the creature stuff. Julie does a lot of the human faces. But yeah, they're just wonderful, wonderful sculptors. Beautiful pieces. Trying to find that head that you were talking about, because I remember those. I remember that you did those, and that was before you got sick.
Yeah.
So they're way back. Like, there's some of their first sculpts that they did. Should be coming up real soon here.
Yeah.
I still
have that mummy thing too. Yeah.
Like I've got one.
I've
got some that I've had for a
here
while.
It is. There it is.
Wait, did I go too far?
Yeah, no, down on the far right column.
There yep, right there. So yeah,
I painted that up to look like Linkso from Thundercats, and I just don't think anyone ever bought it. So, but
they
that was when I got sick.
There are variants to some of the sculpts, so you can go. I mean, again, it's a wonderful site, and it's a shame that they're retiring. But I mean, I understand they're moving on to bigger, better things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They did a lot of the sculpting for the Fury, whatever. Like the veteran William.
Werewolf. Yeah.
Yep. So they've got some orcs on here, if that's your thing. There's another feline humanoid type head right there.
Yeah.
Here's a couple more. We got some dragons.
Yeah. Painted a couple dragons. Those were fun.
I did too.
I
didn't show them off though.
I had the angry lion as well.
Oh yeah,
fun. I made a Monstar figure with it.
Yeah,
I was commissioned to do it, and I thought that was
remember
fun.
that.
And I did a little patch over his eye because it was like his base form before he actually turned into Monstar. So that was fun.
Yeah, and some of these you can get them in a larger scale. You might see like I forget how they have it listed, but some of them they'll say 6-inch scale or like 9-inch scale, 10-inch scale, something like that. And then they've got if 3 3/4 is something that you're into, they've got them the 4-inch scale. Like this one here, this one's 4, 6, or 9-inch scale. So some of them have different even size options, not just like this head here along the bottom, this elf. That's all the same face sculpt, but they've got different hair on them and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So go over there.
Oh man,
get you some cool prints at 40% off. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff. So at checkout, you do have to enter 40 off in the promo code to get that 40% off. But also what they do here is with this particular set, with each order, they either give you a piece or multiple pieces of this guy. I guess depending on how much you order, free. They don't charge you for this guy,
dude.
So if you're into the Cosmic Legion stuff,
Yeah.
like that pairs great with that.
Yeah. I think I have an idea for a dude. I just want all of that. So yeah,
they've got, and there's a lot of great stuff too. Like they've got all kinds of props. There's all kinds of stuff. Like you wouldn't believe what's here. There's all kinds of books. There's candles. There's guitars, lutes, mugs. There's bread.
Yeah.
There's a taco. I mean, there's a ton of stuff here. Trust me. Go to PlanetaryDogToys.com. Pick you up some cool stuff.
Yeah. Yep, it's definitely a shame. I would love to.
I need to load up on a few things myself because there's stuff that I've been watching, but like now's the time. Like because once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to do that. We're wrapping up here. We want to give a quick shout out at some of the things that are happening around the world and even in our backyard. So for starters, there is Friday's show. We'll be watching Pitch Black and 300. And it's one of those things. It's like, I know you're big into Pitch Black, and it's just like, oh man, it would be so cool if he was on here. Those aren't my picks, by the way.
Riddick, yeah.
Those are both Ghost Pepper's picks. So he chose both of those, and it just so happened that today's not today, but it's roughly around the same time, the 20th anniversary of 300.
Oh,
yeah, it just so happened that was crazy random happenstance. So yeah, and then where is the thing right here? Bear with us. We'll be right back.
Coming to Kalamazoo, an event so epic that it must be seen to be believed. A celebration so grand it spans 3 days. Kalamazoo Comic-Con. Join us April 10th through 12th, 2026 at the Kalamazoo Expo Center, 2900 Lake Street, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Doors open Friday from noon to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Meet legendary comic guests like Andrew Petboy, Bart Sears, Bob Hall, Corinne Roberts, Dan Monroe, Danica Davidson, Paul D. Story, Randy Zimmerman, Roger Schultz, Scott Prosema, and Tim Seeley. They're all ready to sign, sketch, and share stories from your favorite comics. And that's not all. Rub shoulders with other special guests including Blake Foster from Power Rangers, Daniel Logan from Star Wars, Hunter Dino from Power Rangers Dino Fury, Jason Douglas, the voice of Attack on Titan, Megan Shipman from My Hero Academia, Morgana Ignis from Hell of a Boss, Natalie Von Sistine from Dan to Dan, Tiffany Vollmer from Dragon Ball, Young Ye from Like a Dragon, Georgina Leahy, Christina Gailey, Christine McCulfer, Jesse Milo Miles, Kristen Simmons, and the amazing Pink Opal cosplay. Dive into non-stop activities, thrilling panels and Q&As, autograph sessions, photo ops with stars, a massive exhibit hall packed with comics, merch, and collectibles, artist alley showcases, epic cosplay contests, gaming tournaments, kids zones for family fun, and so much more to geek out over. Don't miss this ultimate celebration of comics and pop culture. Grab your tickets now at grcomiccon.com. Prices start low with 3-day passes for the full adventure. We'll see you there, heroes.
So that's that. That's what's up in the neighborhood soon. And don't forget to check out the sale over at Nerd Gear. We check out the stuff at Planetary Dog Toys. Get those things before they're gone forever.
The Kickstarter over on for the Four Horsemen that's still going. If you like that kind of stuff,
that's right. And let's see, am I forgetting anything else? Can't think. If you so choose, the latest Thundercats have been dropped. Use our code, and Masters of the Thunder Nerds, and get you some Thundercats and stuff like that. And Nem Gaming Madness in the morning. Hope to see y'all around. We'll be here. Tune into the madness. And until next time, Thunder Nerds ho!